really our our execution just took us out of this hockey game for the first 35 minutes. That's really what led to most of our issues. I mean, right from the penalties that that we ended up taking through the first and the second. I mean, the first one's off of a shot block that should have been to the net, and then a poor track on it that lands us in our first kill situation. We do a really good job killing that off, but give them a freebie on the too many men on the ice, jumping, two guys jumping for one, and that really snowballed at the start of the second period with, again, when you look at the execution on some of the plays that ended up against us on our net, again, rolling into a couple of undisciplined penalties that are out of pure frustration. So that's the first 35 minutes of the hockey game. The PK, and Joey did a hell of a job getting us through those two kills in the second, and we found some competitiveness in the last 25 minutes. That's the one bright spot you can take out of the hockey game. Now we'll see what we can turn that into tomorrow night.
Matty gave the puck away on that second goal, and then a shift or two later, he sat for about 11 minutes. Was there anything wrong with him? And why wasn't he taking?
Well, you went through. No, there's nothing wrong with him. You went through kills at that point in time. It is what it is. So we're putting guys, into situations, in killing penalties. That's not part of what he does. So it was the turnover came off of his tape, and ultimately that's his responsibility. But there's 5 guys on the ice that have to be in the right spots in order to move that puck and get it going and look organized.
So that wasn't a message or anything being sent his way?
No. I've told you before, if I have a message, I'll talk to a player directly. Yes.
What do you think spurred that offensive boost that they got in the third period and that energy that they were able to find?
Well, there's pride in the room. There's pride in the room. The group of guys knows, as you get out there for the 20 minutes. Number one, it's a winnable hockey game. One goal changes the entire complexion of this hockey game. We got it 10 minutes in. It would have been nice to be able to get it a little bit earlier, but we still had our chances after that to be able to make it a one-goal hockey game. So, guys, no question, guys are going to dig in, and we came apart a little bit in the second period, and that's something that can happen when things aren't going well and things don't look good. You have to find a way to work out of it together, and that's what the third period looked like to a certain degree, not to our level, but that was the positive of it.
Is there an update on Brian's condition?
No, he just wasn't available. He left the game with a lower body injury.
When you talk about some of the lack of execution, some of those miscues there, do you feel like those are kind of mental errors that the guys are making, or a result of just not practice, or what do you think?
Game 2, no, we're not resting on that crutch tonight. Game 2, it's that's on utter readiness, compete, ready to go, and like I said, for the first 35 minutes of this hockey game, we weren't at a level that's acceptable, and that takes us out of the game.